YouTube! It is your boy SHSL Blaze coming at you guys with yet another video. It has been 2 weeks since we dropped a video over here. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you for all the support. You know I don't drop a ton of videos and I'm always taking breaks and such, you know, because of my mental health and such, but everybody here is so patient. Shout out to everyone that's part of the Ultimates community. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thanks for being patient with me. Try to stay patient with me because I know I kind of like fade in and out all the time, right? So I like to give you guys videos, and I'm glad that when I do drop videos, y'all are interacting, liking, commenting. Hopefully you can do the same with this video, all right? With that being said, I also want to shout out everybody that interacts with me on the community tab, because when y'all interact with me on the community tab, it helps me out just as much as when you interact with me on an actual video. So when you guys comment, when you guys like, and when you participate in polls, that helps me out. So if you're taking time out of your day to do that, you guys are amazing. I know it only takes like 2 or 3 seconds to do that, but you don't have to do it, but some of you guys do, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Much love, dude. So with all the thanks aside, let's jump into today's video. Today's video is my opinions on the characters of Danganronpa F Shattered Hope. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, like putting this all into like a cohesive video, because people always ask me when I'm streaming, and I let you guys know, I answer you guys when I stream, but not everybody can go to the streams and not everybody wants to watch a stream. So I know a lot of you guys want to know these kind of things, what my opinions are on these characters, but you don't want to sit there and try to find out by watching a 4 to 5 hour stream episode, you know what I mean, or VOD or whatever. So I wanted to go ahead and put it in this kind of a video. Gabriel actually made a really cool template that I wanted to use. I saw it on Twitter because Crosspaw Games had retweeted it, and I follow Crosspaw, and I was like, heck yeah, I'm about to use this in a new video. And then I asked Gabriel and they were like, heck yeah, you can go ahead and do it. And I was like, all right, bet. Go ahead in the description down below and click on the Twitter posts that I have in the description, and it will send you over to where Gabriel posted about the template, and use that template and try to tag Gabriel, because I'm pretty sure Gabriel wants to see your guys' opinions. That's why they made this. So yeah, go ahead, please. And also follow them, give them a follow. Why not? And if you really want to tag me, I would appreciate it. I want to see your guys' opinions too. But if you don't want to do all of that, just comment down below all your opinions on each one of these characters. And of course, y'all know I read the comments. Of course I do. I'm always hearting y'all's comments. I told y'all, when I heart your comment, that means I read it. So with that being said, I think we should get into the video. Wait. Before I get into the video, let me go ahead and show you guys this, because a lot of you guys haven't seen this yet unless you follow me on Twitter. But I got a new tattoo. All right, I got another one, and this is going to be the last one for a while. Okay, I'm gonna get another one like way off into the future, probably not anytime soon, probably in the next couple months or something like that. But let me show you guys this one, because this one's actually pretty fire. Isn't it fire? Isn't it fire? That thing is so dope. I know some of y'all are probably looking at my arm and you're like, bro, the skin is like peeling and stuff. Yeah, it happens. That happens. I've had this for about a week, and once a week hits, they start to peel and such like that. So I'm putting moisturizer and stuff and like letting it peel off. You know, that's all dead skin. So the dead skin is just peeling away and such. So yeah, it's healing, y'all. All right. It's not my arm. My arm's fine. It's completely fine. But if you've ever seen that piece before, it is actually from Junji Ito's horror manga called Tomi. I love that manga so much, so I had to have that on my arm. That artwork is amazing. The tattoo artist that did that is amazing. I was so surprised that they were able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, to be able to, you know, recreate a work of art from a really famous Japanese artist. Like, we're talking about Junji Ito is like a horror manga god, right? Like, if you've ever read any of his mangas, he is a god, literally. Like, the art, just no one can compare at all. So I was really surprised when this tattoo artist was able to do that. You know, I just showed him. He didn't even know what the freak it was. He was like, what is that from? I don't know. I've never seen it before. And I told him, and he was like, all right, let's do it. And we did it. And here we are. It looks amazing on my arm. And yeah, that was my notification sound. Anyways, cool tattoos aside, we're moving on with the video. I will see you guys. Let's start. Hey, y'all, here is the amazing template that Gabriel made. I love it to death. So we're going to go through all of these characters here, as you guys could see. So it looks like in the keys, we have number one favorite, love, like, neutral, dislike, and hate. And I will be, you know, basically copy and pasting those on each character's portraits or next to the character's portraits. So let's begin. All right, let's start with Enigma. This is my boy. This is literally my boy. I feel like the way Cross made Enigma is basically the best way that you can make a protagonist in a series like this, for sure. He's not too boring. He's not like Makoto. He's not like Hajime and such. But he's also not over the top like Kaide. And I really appreciate that. I feel like he's that perfect balance where he's interesting enough, but he doesn't take away from the other characters in the game or in the fangan. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say, out of all of these choices that I have here, I'm probably going to give Enigma a love for sure. Let's go ahead and take that love and then paste it over there. I'm definitely going to give him a love because I feel like he is a great character. He's probably one of the favorites for me in this series, for sure. Morai freaking Teru. Morai Teru. Morai Teru. Morai Teru is freaking lit. I love this character. I love this character to death. I love the design. I love everything about Morai Teru. If you've been to my streams, I have an emote that is the hype Morai Teru emote. Like, I had to make an emote for this character. She is my number one favorite. I am going to go ahead and copy and paste that favorite right next to her portrait because she's perfect. She is literally perfect. Can I do this? Or is Photoshop going to mess up? All right, let's see if we can grab this. I think we got it now. Can I paste? I can't paste. I can put it right next to her. Number one favorite for sure already. There could only be one number one favorite. And I can't believe she's already right there. She's literally the second character and we're already putting a love and then a number one favorite. It's crazy. All right, cancel. I gotta be completely 100 with y'all. I'm not the biggest fan of Cancel. I'm not interested in her character yet. Not yet. She hasn't really shown enough for me to really get into her character. Obviously, I love her design and everything like that. But if I was to, you know, weigh her, you know, against some of these other characters, I'm just not that interested compared to some of these other ones, for sure. Do I like her character? Yeah, I definitely like her character. And I feel like she has some potential to definitely be better later on in the series. But so far with what I've played, you know, the cabin confiding and stuff like that, she just hasn't grabbed me yet. She just hasn't grabbed me yet. So I'm going to give her a like for sure. But that's about as high as I can go. That's about as high as I can go. I can't give her a love, but I will definitely give her a like. So hopefully nobody's mad at me for that one. All right, here we are with Cross. This one's another tough one. I feel like characters with that archetype, I'm not the biggest fan of. Or, you know what? It's not even that I'm not the biggest fan of. They're one of those characters that you don't really start liking them until later on. You know, they get development later. They start off really annoying. And, you know, obviously they're the smart ones and they're pretty rude and such like that. Like Togami. Like Togami was really unlikable at first, but he grows on you as the series goes on. You know, he turned out to be one of my favorite characters like later on in the series. And I feel that same way with Cross. I feel like Cross hasn't grabbed me yet, but later on, when we get further on in this fangan, he definitely will, for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a neutral because right now I'm very indifferent about him. I don't dislike him. I don't love him. Okay. I'm very indifferent. So we're going to give him a neutral for sure. For sure. A neutral. Sorry, Cross. I love you still, but you got to give me a little bit more. Rocks. Okay. I know a lot of people in my streams love Rocks. This is another character that I love the design. I love the voice acting too. But I don't know if I've fallen in love with this character yet. I don't think I can give her the love. I can definitely probably give her a like, but I can't give her any love at all. So I think I'm going to give Rocks a like. From what I've played so far and what I've watched so far, I think she definitely deserves a like for sure. All right, next up we got Rock. Oh my God, we've gotten a lot of development for Rock so far. His character is very lovable for me so far. I'm enjoying his character a lot. I know we even have an emote for Rock. I love the Rock emote. We have a pun emote for Rock. And I'm usually not a big fan of puns, but seeing his backstory and stuff, and seeing that he has a crush on another one of the, you know, characters here, it's interesting, you know? So I definitely have fallen in love with him for sure. So I'm gonna give him a love. I'm gonna give him a love. A9. Okay. Now a lot of people in my streams like A9, and I'll have to go ahead and agree with them. I feel like he's one of those characters that I'm gonna end up liking. Yeah, I know I'm a very big Nagito Komaeda fan. I'm not comparing him to Nagito, but I love those characters that bring mystery, right? And he has a lot of mystery behind him. And I've seen some personality from him, and especially in Cabin Confiding and then the butterfly events too. So he's very exciting. He's very, very exciting. And I'm gonna have to go ahead and give him a love. Cause yeah, like it's A9. I mean, and he's sexy too. I mean, come on now. You see him like, hello? Definitely giving him that love. A9 gets all the love. Scarlet. All right. I gotta be truthfully honest with Scarlet. Scarlet is like Cross and Cancel. Scarlet has not shown me enough to really fall in love with her character. All right. She's very mysterious, and she's done a couple of things so far that I'm just like, okay. But I feel like I haven't really connected with her character very much. Obviously, I like her. I love all of their designs. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I like her design, blah, blah, blah. Because I love all of their designs. Of course, you know, it's amazing. Like Cross did an amazing job with all of this. The whole team did. But I'm going to have to be honest and say, like, I haven't really seen much from Scarlet to really like or love her character. To be honest, I'm very neutral on her. That's all I can really say. I feel like she's gonna be one of those characters that I end up seeing a plot twist later on, like something big is gonna happen or is gonna be revealed about her, and I'm gonna be like, oh, good character. But that hasn't happened yet. You know, we're only in the first chapter of the series, so we still have a lot to learn, you know? So definitely gonna hit y'all with that neutral on Scarlet for sure. Pocket. Yo, I'm sorry. I love Pocket. Pocket is amazing. And on top of that, I love Josh's voice acting for Pocket's character. Jeez Louise. I think Pocket is everyone's favorite, hands down. Can I put two #1 favorites? Because him and Moriteru are kind of like tied for me. I'm definitely gonna put him as a #1 favorite. Screw it, we're gonna have two, okay? We're gonna tie it up. We're gonna have two #1 favorites. Pocket and Moriteru are both amazing. I'm sorry, I love Pocket's character. And I usually resonate with these characters a lot when it comes to animes and such. The goofy, really funny characters, you know, they all are just very comparable to me. They're very relatable. I love them. So I know that he's going to have that backstory where, you know, he's goofy now, but we're going to find out a lot about him. And he's probably got like a tragic past or a dark past that we're probably going to find out later on. But usually that's what happens with these types of characters in animes and such. So, you know, I definitely like Pocket. I'm sorry. I gotta give him #1 favorite. Like I gotta tie it up with Pocket and Moriteru. I'm sorry. Josh, I love you. Korza has a lot to tell us. I would have to say after Cabin Confiding and then the butterfly events, I like Korza a lot more for sure. He has definitely gone up because at first I was pretty neutral about Korza, but I think after those I was like, you know what? He's actually a really cool character, and you know, you're starting to see some growth from him. And he's starting to connect with some of the characters, you know, on in the game or in the Fangan. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna give Korza a like for sure. I like him so far. He still has to show me some more, but for right now, where we stand, I just like him. Rissy, Zell, I love you. Zell, I love Zell. Rissy's voice actor, she's amazing. She's very talented and such. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this kind of character doesn't really resonate with me very well. I'm usually not a big fan of a character like this. I really hate that I'm saying this because I know a lot of people are probably not gonna like me for this. But I just haven't really fallen in love with Rissy's character. It's like the other ones. Like, we're so early in the Fangan, it's really hard to sit here and tell you guys, you know, I hate her. I'm not going to use the hate one. You know what I mean? For sure not. And it's kind of hard to dislike characters too, because I haven't seen enough, right? I mean, we've gotten some Cabin Confiding. We've gotten some Social Butterfly events, which have helped out with the development of the characters and seeing more of the characters. But you know, we're still only in chapter 1. So it's really hard for me to tell you if I hate Rissy. I usually don't hate characters in animes and in video games. It's really hard unless you're Haiji Toa. Then yeah, you can't really be hated by me. But I'm gonna have to go ahead and say with Rissy, I want to say neutral, but at the same time, like, I don't really like her. Like, I'm not feeling it so far. I mean, maybe later on Rissy will show me something, but for right now, gonna have to give it the thumbs down, chief. And I feel really bad about that, but that's how I feel, honestly. 20 twin.
We call this here a little twin.
The man with the PlayStation Gold on his hair. Now with Twin, I like characters like Twin, and you know, I do like how the other characters are interacting with Twin. Like if you've seen the Social Butterfly events and even Cabin Confiding, I liked what Enigma did with Twin. That was really cool. He's really one of those characters that, you know, you feel bad for, you feel sorry for. He's very naive, and I think that's cute. Characters like that are very cute. Now, I don't really resonate with these characters very often in anime and such, or just in stories in general, but I'm gonna have to say with how everybody interacts with him, and you know how cute, you know, his being naive is, I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and give Twin a like for sure. Twin hasn't really showed me much, you know. He's a funny character, but he ain't pocket level. He ain't pocket level for me, all right? But I will give him a like. Yaxie, okay, we are here, Yaxie, let's go. All right, now, Yaxie, we found out in the Social Butterflies event, is actually a Filipino representative. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to go ahead and hit her with a love. Okay. Because, you know, we need some more representation out here. For sure, the Filipino nation. Okay, so my fella Filipina, you doing your thing, all right? Yeah, but Yaxie's very cool indeed. I do love her character. I love her design. Everything about her has been pretty spot on. I'm enjoying her character. All right, we are here. Grisp is the last one that we have on the lineup, and I wasn't feeling Grisp's character before. I wasn't, but at the start when we first met him, wasn't really feeling it. He has had a couple of really funny moments that I was like, all right, he's actually kind of cool, you know? Characters like this, kind of like what I said with some of the other ones, I don't really resonate with normally. But I'd have to say with the butterfly events and Cabin Confiding, I definitely love Grisp. For sure. Love. For sure. Great character. Very well put together. Love his design and everything. I love Grisp. I love him. I love him to death. And I've probably loved a lot of these characters so far in this video, but you know, Grisp gets my thumbs up for sure. I almost gave him #1 favorite. No, hold up. No, not #1 favorite, but definitely love his character. Very unique. Very unique. Love it. All right, so as you guys see, this is my lineup right here. These are my opinions on all of these characters so far. We only had one dislike, and that was Rissy. People probably gonna hate, y'all probably gonna hit the dislike for that one, and I'm sorry if you're gonna hit the dislike for that one, but I had to keep it real, y'all. Like, Rissy hasn't really shown me much yet so far. I love her design. Like I said, I love all of their design, but Rissy hasn't really shown me much, and I don't resonate with characters like that much. So, you know, maybe later on when we start getting into trials and such, I'll start to like Rissy. But as it sits right now, I ain't rocking with her. I do love Zell, and I love Zell's voice acting for her, but the character, she hasn't shown me much yet. You know, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this template again when we get further in this series and see if it changes. See if any of my opinions on these characters change. So by the end, I want to see what happens. You know what I mean? I want to see if I end up having some new #1 favorites and some new loved ones, and if some of the loved ones end up being dislikes or neutrals. You know what I mean? All right, so that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Very short video, nothing crazy. I just wanted to drop my opinions on all of these characters so far because a lot of people have been asking me. Go ahead and play this along with us. If you want to use the template that I use, it's in the description. Please do click on that Twitter post and, you know, show Gabriel your amazing opinions on, you know, all the Danganronpa F characters, because I'm pretty sure they would love to see that. And also, if you don't want to do all of that and that's too many steps, just put it in the comments section. I read it, I'll see it. Let's go. Let's do it, y'all. This should be a very interactive video. This was a lot of fun to do. I had a great time. Hopefully you guys did too, seeing my opinions on all of these characters. I'm loving Danganronpa F Shattered Hope. If you haven't seen Danganronpa F Shattered Hope, go ahead and watch it, and then play Cabin Confiding, and then watch the butterfly events, and you'll see why we all have been ranting and raving about this fangan. It is spectacular. Shouts out to Crosspaw and the whole team. Crosspaw, Morai, Teru are killing it, along with all of the other people that are working on the team. Yeah, you guys have been amazing so far. Loving that series, and hopefully when the next batch comes out, we'll be able to rock with y'all again. You feel me? So later on, I'll probably do this when we get closer to towards the end of this fangan, if we ever get there, you know what I mean? And we'll see if my opinions on these change. I'll look back at this video and be like, all right, yeah, see, I like that character, our number one favorite. Oh, but they're not anymore. All right, yeah. So it'll be fun later on to see how my opinions change on certain characters. But hopefully you guys aren't too mad at me. I did my best. I tried to be truthfully honest, and oh, that's all I can do, okay? Okay. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.
Hope will never die. Without us, forget what they with.